I'm Emily Pittman, and welcome to my studio. I'm an artist, writer, and an arts educator. I absolutely love color. I love mixing color, color theory, and the way that colors are named and marketed. I'm primarily a painter, although I also make work in collage, installation, sculpture, whatever piques my interest. I love trying new materials and challenging myself to step outside my comfort zone. I'm based in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. Lots of my ideas and inspirations come from my surroundings. And in this small city, there's a vibrant art community. Recently, I was reminded of a quote by Marva Collins that helped me through a creative block. If you can't make a mistake, you can't make anything. Sometimes I get so caught up in making every brushstroke perfect that it takes a lot of the joy out of my studio time. But that kind of pressure is really suffocating to a creative practice. I still get caught up in the worry sometimes, but the more I push through the feeling, the easier it gets. I've been surrounded by creativity my whole life. Sewing, quilting, embroidery, music. Creative endeavors have always been viewed as worthwhile in my family. From an early age, I was encouraged to follow my interests and curiosities, and that's all an art practice is, really. Asking myself questions and trying to find the answers by making something. Right now, my work is all about the concept of home. How we use our homes to create our identities, how they are vehicles for self-expression, holders of our memories, and how they tie us to communities. Color is so tied to the way we experience the world, and it can remind us of our childhoods or make us feel calm or excited, and painting is such a perfect material for playing with color. I love color names. They give colors another layer of meaning. And sometimes they're literal, but my favorites are the ones that are subjective and a bit romantic. The ones that make you think about the color in a new way. In this series, the title of each painting is a color name pulled from the palette I used in the work. For example, Bittersweet is a vibrant, punchy coral. And Liberty is a bright royal blue. I also like to collect color names and save them for future works. A few of my favorites include Restless Sea, a dull navy color that reminds me of the Atlantic Ocean in the middle of winter. I also enjoy a color called Fond Memory. It's a light, soft pink, the same color as my dog's tongue. And my favorite, Filtered Sunlight, is a warm, creamy yellow that looks just like a sunset shining through my sheer living room curtains. I'm building a color library full of names like these, which feels like a creative practice in its own way. When I was in art school at the University of Guelph, I would take a bus into Toronto with my friends to attend the Art Toronto Art Fair every year. I'd walk among the booths with my sketchbook and take notes on the artists I admired, dreaming and imagining that I might have my own work there someday. Now, these paintings are headed from my studio to Art Toronto 2022 with Christina Parker Gallery, and I couldn't be more excited. I wish I could go back in time and tell my past self this news, but I know she's proud. Making art can be a lonely and confusing journey. And I hope through these videos and having you join me in my studio, I can give you a look behind the scenes in a creative practice and inspire you to get into your own form of self-expression, whatever that may be.